Now, my process for editing might be different from other people, but as I'm recording in Pro Tools, I'm recording each take not as playlists, but one after the other. So if you take a look at my screen, you'll see that each take, you can see all the takes on the screen. Then I can take parts from each take and assemble a master take down at the end of the session. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take that take 7 front half and cut take 9 onto take 7 and create a master take, a master edit. Okay, I'm going to do that right now. Here's my take.
Uh-oh, is this the part where we're supposed to leave the room again?
Yes.
That's comfortable in the cushions.
So I have a question for
Yes.
you about saving. What's your save or save as method for session session management? How do you do that?
Saving happening right now.
Okay.
It seems like I always have to be reminded to save, and
Yeah.
it's especially important after you've had a big loss. But yeah, I try to just have saving going on throughout. It's nice to have an automatic save, automatic backup, so in case you lose something, you don't lose so much time, and you can back up into your saved backups and recover where you were. So yeah.
How about for guitar tuning? Since it's a notoriously out of tune instrument, if there's a problem with chords, are you going to punch those in with more accurate tuning in the overdub stage? How do you normally do that?
There's a real art to getting guitar players in tune,
Yeah.
because everyone seems to start with maybe learning how to fret improperly in some way. So everyone, a lot of people blame the instrument, but I've found that usually it is not the instrument. I try to record with quality instruments, the higher quality instruments. And if you hand a Les Paul to someone and there's a problem with certain chords, and the same problem happens with a Fender or any other guitar you give them, it's more likely that it's the fretting that's the problem and not the instrument. It's not intonation. My cure for that is to initially ask the guitar player to have a lighter touch on the fretboard. Don't dig in, because it seems when they dig in, it pushes the strings out of tune. Another thing that I'll do is ask the guitar player not to hit the strings hard when they're strumming, because that also bows it out of tune. The strangest thing is when I worked with Prince in the early 90s, he was the one person that could grab any instrument, any guitar, no matter if it had been tuned or intonated, or if it was a cheap guitar or an expensive guitar, and he would pick it up and play it perfectly in tune, because he would bend with his fingers, he would bend the strings in tune as he's playing solos. It was an unbelievable thing that I saw. But most guitar players don't have that skill. You can cheat later and fix chords with Melodyne, if you really need to go in and fix things. Another cure is to, after you've recorded an entire take with the guitar player and you find that there's just no way to get one of these chords in tune, go back, have the guitar player fret the chord, the problem chord, and then while they're fretting it, play each string individually and look at it with a tuner and see where the problems are with the tuner. Tune each string while they're fretting it in tune, and then punch in those chords into your performance. That seems to be the cure for the problem rhythm parts, at least.
Cool.
Yeah. Any other questions?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and assemble this edit now, our master edit for Speed Queen. I'm going to do it to the grid. So perhaps we can do some easy editing later if we need to. And I'll make sure that we have a little time in front of the song. And I'll make an edit. I won't just copy, I'll actually edit, use the edit function in Pro Tools. So all the tracks will travel together. Okay, and now we're going to find the spot in the second half to make our edit. I'm going to take a listen. I learned how to edit on analog tape, on 2-inch actually. I did a lot of editing on 2-inch during the Tool era and System of a Down. It used to be very difficult. We used to have to take the 2-inch tape, the drum tracks from the 2-inch tape, and measure between a kick and a snare, actually measure it, put little white marks on our tape machine, and then take and mark where the kick and snare was on the 2-inch tape and actually measure. And then if there was it was too long, then I'd cut the tape and splice it together so that it was in time. So a lot of those, the Tool records, the Undertow record was full of drum edits, but it was all done on 2-inch. System of a Down also was a lot of editing, but yeah, it was a lot of work. So we'd have pieces of tape hanging from the ceiling, you know, covering the walls, big pieces of 2-inch tape. Now it's really simple here. You just go Apple E, ta-da. It's much easier these days. All right, there's my edit point. Doesn't seem to be on the grid anymore. Let me see what's going on. Oh, I know why.
Because the tempo map changed when we bumped it up.
Can the tempo map be cut and copied with the...
We didn't record it as an audio track. We'd have to just build the tempo map to
I
wherever
see.
you slid it.
I see. Well, it's not that big a deal. I don't think we're going to need to use the grid. Okay, let's abandon the grid. I'll just do it like this. Go back into slip mode and just drop it in. I take a quick listen before doing my crossfade to see if my placement is good. One more listen. I'm going to nudge it a little bit. I'm going to move it a little bit. All right. Take another listen to my placement. I think I'm fortunate to have had experience doing analog editing before getting into Pro Tools, because I think it just makes it easier. I'm more confident with what I'm doing with editing in Pro Tools. All right, let me take another close-up look at this. like that edit so much. I'm going to try my edit point a little earlier. I'm going to nudge this forward a little bit. Okay. Crossfade. Let me listen to that now. All right, I'll go for that. I'm going to listen farther back just to double check. Okay, I'm going to do a little listening now on the kick because I had some questions about the kick track on a previous take. On take 6, it seemed inconsistent. This take 9, didn't seem too bad, but I just want to double check. There's a little bit of inconsistency there. I think it's tolerable though. I think we have our edit for the song Speed Queen.
Bring the band back in so we can listen to it?
I think so.
All right.
Are there any questions, Drew, at this point?
We do have a question. Since disk space and cost isn't really an issue anymore, why choose to record at a lower res, or why would you choose to record at like 44 or 48 over higher res, which is more commonplace today? Does it matter to you?
It doesn't matter. Higher res, I would prefer to record at higher res.
If you
usually.
can.
Yeah, if I can.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
Depending on my IOs, I suppose.
Yep.
Yeah.
So in your studio, what do you record at generally?
I usually record 98.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all we got.
Okay.
So after this, after we listen to it, we're going to take a break, I think.
Yes, we're going to take a listen and then we're going to take a break. And are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Ready, Petty.
Excellent. So next, we will be doing overdubs. We'll come back after this break.
Wait, that's it? We're not done now? I'm so confused. Go home. It's not now time.
But we'll take a short break.
Yep.
And then we'll get back into it, and we'll do some guitar overdubs. We're going to play around with some variac, which is going to be fun.
Awesome.
Doing solos, doing some overdubs. We will do vocals, and we'll do some interesting vocal
I
techniques.
don't really think I'm even needed, actually. It's an instrumental now, Sylvia.
So stay tuned and come back for more. It's going to get very interesting coming up.